Caleb Williams will dominate this upcoming season, and I mean dominate if he just improves on this one aspect of his game. Let's talk about what that is, what is going on, y'all. Phosphorus Talk back at it with another video talking, of course. It's a matter of fact, to talk about the Chicago Bears. So if you're a Bears fan, guys, please do hit that subscribe button. Please make sure to hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I drop a new video. Ton of Bears content on the channel. You do not want to miss out. So, as I mentioned, I believe Caleb is going to dominate this upcoming season if he makes an improvement in this one area, and that area is, drum roll please, okay, I'm not going to, go ahead and extend this much longer. It is the pre-snap process, okay? And you might be thinking, wow, Faiz, really? That's what it is? That seems like a letdown. I was expecting you to say like his deep ball or something else along those lines as far as a physical trait, but no, it's nothing physical. Yes, those things would absolutely help, him break through and help improve his game if he becomes a better deep ball passer, if he improves something physically. But the pre-snap process, his mental side of the game, if that improves to the level in which Ben Johnson needs it to improve, everything gets unlocked. Literally everything. And let me explain by just this one video that I would love to play with to you guys, but I can't due to copyright reasons. So I'll post it in the link down below, or you guys can find it on Twitter. It is an interview Tom Brady did with Colin Cowherd. And this is an older interview. I believe he did it around the time of the Super Bowl. And in this interview, Tom Brady talked about his superpower. Some of you guys may have watched it, but if you guys didn't, go ahead and check it out. I love this interview. I've watched it probably 20, 25 times by now. He talks about his superpower in the NFL was nothing physical, right? It was mental. It was the fact that Tom Brady, when he got to the line of scrimmage, he literally knew everything about the defense, the way those guys moved, the linebackers, the safeties. He knew as soon as he saw the defense out there when he got onto the field for every single play, he knew what they were running, whether they were bailing to a cover two or whether they were going to blitz. And from this side, so he said it was almost like he had the answers to the test. All right. He literally knew majority of the time. Now, obviously, you're not going to know every single time. Defenses obviously are smart. They do disguises and coverages and whatnot. But majority of the time, he knew the answers to the test. And he said, as a quarterback, the one advantage you do have is that you know where every single guy on your team is going as far as the eligible receivers. And so you know if you see the coverage out there, if the receivers, the routes that they're running, or the running back, or the tight ends, if they're going to be open or not, and you don't have to snap the football. And he says that's what the problem is with a lot of these young quarterbacks today is they just snap the football and they just hope that, something will change or happen where some guys get open. It's very accidental. It's not intentional. And so with Caleb, having a guy like Ben Johnson, right, in his ear, and by the way, the rule in the NFL is, the headset cuts off 15 seconds before the play clock. Having Ben Johnson in his ear, basically diagnosing, what he expects to be the case as far as the plays, Ben Johnson could, in a way, obviously hand him the answers, similar to how I believe Sean McVay used to do with his quarterbacks, like literally just knowing what the defense is going to run. But obviously you want Caleb to do this himself, which is Caleb needs to get to a point where he's at the line of scrimmage and he is literally just able to diagnose what the play is going to be as far as what the defense is going to do. And if he's able to do that, then you basically will know what to do, whether to snap the football, run the play, whether to audible, check to a run, reroute a receiver, you will know what to do. And even the Bears offensive coordinator, Declan Doyle, talked about this. He said the biggest thing is we're training him pre-snap as far as operation of the offense. Then his process is just an evolving thing that we're working through every day with every play. And every play is individual. He breaks the huddle. He's coming up the line of scrimmage. Where do my eyes go? What do I need to be communicating my teammates? How am I going to process post-snap as far as where I need to go with the ball, ? So that's exactly what I'm talking about here. If this kid is able to be a good pre-snap processor and assess the defense and know exactly what is going to happen and be intentional about the plays that, Ben Johnson is going to be running, and as far as being in sync with Ben Johnson, because Ben Johnson, I have no doubt he knows exactly what's going to happen. It's Caleb who's going to have to know going out on the field, hey, that's what Ben said. Is that exactly what I'm seeing out here, or is it something different? Like, he is going to obviously have to be the final swipe on the checklist as far as, what's going to happen there. So that, to me, is going to unlock everything. All right? Everything. So we did not have Caleb in this position last season because the coaching staff was absolute garbage, complete hot garbage, okay? Matty Reflus had no idea about, obviously, the offense. He was the defensive head coach. Shane Waldron was an unmitigated disaster. We all know it. Like, it was so bad, and Caleb probably has no idea, how to diagnose anything pre-snap as far as at an NFL level. And so he probably is literally starting from scratch. I have no doubt about that. He is literally starting from scratch here with Ben Johnson and his coaching staff. So to me, that will be the big thing here. And I think Ben Johnson knows it. I think Declan Doyle knows it, because physical tools, Caleb has all of them. There's nothing Caleb can't do on the field. Literally. Short, medium, deep. Again, I know he needs to improve on his deep pass, but he can do everything on the field. He can run. Literally all the physical tools in the world. So they don't need to worry about him physically. And when those moments come where he has to ad-lib, where things break down, they know his physical gifts will just take over. But they hope that's few and far between, because majority of the time, they want this kid to be a surgeon in the pocket. And that's what I hope Caleb is. Okay? So to me, this is what he needs to improve on. Pre-snap process. Become like a Tom Brady. Become a surgeon in the pocket. You have a surgeon, offensive surgeon, as your head coach. Just basically follow his lead and go with what he says. So let me know what you guys think about that. Am I off here? Do you guys agree, disagree? Leave a comment down below with your thoughts as always. Thanks for watching.